Stop! Michael! Yeah, come here. We got the ground. We found him. Take a look at this. David said this mother was delivered this morning about 10:30, right? Not hooked up. Yeah. Okay, now take a look at the front. Drill the hinges. Get everybody out.
Why do I not get to see the live chat? Anything on here? Tablet's glitching. I was going to try to set up a beat to play along to. But the tablet's not cooperating. Or at least the YouTube one, it's not. Probably needs to be updated. The kid's got too many games on it and nobody's eating up. Which has happened. Womp womp womp. It's a hellacious glare. selecting off of music. Oh, there we go. Now I can see myself. And type if I need to. I'll actually use it for headphones. This would be fun because you're through a delay. Headphones are fucking me up, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Just motherfucking buttery. Santa Ana's dry out your fretboard. Something fierce. That's what I use. Fast Fret. If they want to send me free fast frets, so be it. Otherwise, I will find my own. It's like always. Oh, God. That was abusive. Go ahead. Don't be looking at my ass. Ass lickers. The ass lickers. Let's see. Good for some old fashioned. What's up, Bob? Excited for nothing? Don't jump out that fucking window, dude. I'm telling you right now. Don't jump out that window. You need to go out? Yeah, Bob, you wanna go out? Come on, boy. You good? Get around? All right, bro. Kill them nice. Kill everything. Kill everything, Bob. Don't be scared. Brace your cat power and kill. Kill, I say. God damn it. Scrunchy can kiss my ass. What the fuck? Wait a second. Motherfucking tangle. Thank you, Scrunchy. You fucks. Now I'm scared to do a ponytail. Guess I have to wear a hat or a mask. What other shall I do? Wax it and then a mask. Sounds about right. There was a time in life when I thought, put your whole self in, put your whole self out, do that hokey pokey, carry yourself about. That was what it was all about. And that it's about birds and bees and apple trees. Crack cocaine and morning rain. It's too hot for the dog. Dragon's too heavy. Maybe I don't even know. Just play naked face. My kid loves to play frisbee. So do I. It's funny because he's a kid, so he sucks. And I've got neuropathy, so I can't catch half the time. Just hits me dead hands. For all these teachers, no one ever talks about the importance of spirit realm. Yeah, like the child one, you know. Not like the real one. You know. It's gotta have medicine bag on it. Some good feathers, some good bones, and you have good stuff. Yeah, basic shit. Basic shit. That's basic shit. I used to be ashamed of being a basic bitch. But then I took basic bitch acceptance course at the local community college. And now I'm proud of the vapid, shallow cunt that I have become. Wee-hoo. Woo. That sounds the guitar portion of tonight's Slush Fest. We take a poll and say, what should we watch next? But nobody's in the chat, so that's it. Things I can do. Bruce Willis Fun Fest, or Film Festival, as some people call them. More of a target. Place. Make some coffee too. Might as well keep going in the kitchen. Work the kitchen. Yay, did make coffee. Good times. Good times in Kingdom Day. French vanilla, in case you're wondering. So I didn't feel like going to Walmart to get the good stuff. So I just got the next best thing. I really prefer something with flavor, like Italian sweet cream or peppermint mocha. It's always a good one. Kind of canvas work do I feel like doing? I feel like I could repaint something. But what? What indeed? What could use an overlay? Astrons. Yay, yay. Do the skull, I guess.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy? Okay. You're the wrong guy in the wrong place at the wrong time. Relax.
Here's a good idea. Don't advertise the movie in the 4-pack. Like, you don't need a commercial for Die Hard. It's the Die Hard fucking 4-pack. Who are you advertising to? You already bought the 4-pack. That's pretty chill. Fucking, how many times you gotta push play on a movie nowadays? Goddamn. Push play to watch. Push play to fucking pick which version you want. Then you gotta push play yet again. Why? I don't know. I want everybody that's sick, you know who you are, sleeping, getting your rest, feel better. You're spiritually sick, feel better. Mentally sick, feel better. Feel better, deciding to be better.
Hey, kiddo, what you doing?
Fine.
Myself.
Yes, I see.
Gotta remember, got a ball slam. Nah, it's more like I gotta give this Stooge a dub. But he's cool. He's cool and he's sticking in there. Because, like it or not, I lead by example. I put up with a lot of shit at work, so everybody else is starting to put up with a lot of shit. But at the same time, they're resentful of it, same way I am. It's a really fun dynamic. It's like passive aggressive / aggressive. Damn, this bud's so crispy, John. Wacky John, Wacky John. I'm going to teach this guy to care properly. It is way too crispy. Crispy means your dub sack looks like a fucking quad. Which is fine, weight's weight, but god damn. It's quite a kick in the balls, lad. Let's see what sounds this box has now. No. Like yogurt. Like yogurt.
Okay. I want every hacker in the country to know this.
So that's supposed to be a holiday. Short slack is a thing.
But no, it's keep this from happening. It doesn't happen. Sir, it's the middle of the night. Fine.
Yes, it's already metallic. She needs some stickers metallic.
I want to find out.
Do a lot more creative things when I have a good muse. Not that friends aren't great, like they're helpful, but it's totally different dynamic when you have somebody that's a muse. Because they inspire you so much more deeply. At least for me. Maybe it's like that for others. I haven't conducted a study.
We'll see. What are you doing? That's because I'm not talking. Why not? But you want a list? How about stuff like this? You spy on me. You come all the way down here. You drag my boyfriend out of the car. It's not my boyfriend.
He's your dad. He's looking out for you.
I'm sorry, I told you not boyfriend out of the car.
It's not like you're in the same movie universe as him where he's saved your fucking mom from terrorists twice. And then he saved New York from terrorists. At that point, you think, like, you know, well, my dad's shit. He's saving the world all the time. Fucking millennials. Where they call themselves the Zoomers. So creative. But you can't blame them. They're just more detachment fucks from Hollywood's cast off nonsense. We don't want to pay for any new material because that means new publishing rights and new investments, and now just stick to the same 5 bullshit scripts. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl. Boy gets dream job and doesn't know how to handle it. Instant wealth creates mayhem. It's just so dull. Even telenovelas, like as wild as they try to make them, it's like it's the same shit. It's just jumbled up and rehashed more and more in a salsa-esque blend of nonsense. But it's still the same jingly jangly bullshit. But I digress. Ooh, I think I'll go movie shopping tomorrow. I want to get a shop vac. And I need a new faucet. Maybe. I gotta look at it. I thought it was leaking, but I couldn't tell. I gotta see it in the daylight to be sure. But definitely get a shop vac. Maybe I'll get some movies. We'll see. There's no telling. Maybe I'll do a shopping live stream. Lame shit like that. Maybe I'll put some wax in this bowl. And I'll think of something interesting to say. So just jabbering about nonsense. That's a good blend. Viscous, but not drippy. Yeah, with golden tree. A golden tree. He has a mix. For tonight's menu, I have key lime pie. Tasty, not too turkey. Like the last stuff, the 710 turkey stuff. God damn, it was like smoking incense. Took me a week and a half to finish a gram. And some golden tree wedding cake. But I'll re-up tomorrow morning after go shopping and shit. I have no idea what what flavors I'll get tomorrow. But I'll get at least 2. Maybe 3 if I'm feeling frisky. Ooh, yeah. I forgot I made money today. Extra money. Oh. I thought I was being cool and gave some bud, and then dude's like, "Here, I owe you for that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm not gonna argue, but I didn't expect it, so whatever. $20 is $20, right? Fucking money's retarded. It's hard to keep money in perspective when you've handled little and lots. I've had days and weeks where I didn't make shit, but then I've made like $5 in one 5-minute session. So there's just no real scope of that in my head. It's all fucking anything's possible. I think the biggest deal I personally broke was like 7.5 pounds, where I didn't have to involve my boss. Anytime I was with my boss, there's sky's the limit. Dude's baller. And then, dude, still doing the best shit in SoCal, hands down. I think they got a 4th at the last cannabis cup. I don't keep track of all that shit. It's funny, they used to bring in like all the people. I'd just be doing my shit, working. And then Mark would be like, "Hey, I thought you wanted to meet Jorge." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." He's like, "Oh, he's gonna be there Saturday, so make sure you're at work Saturday." I'm like, "All right." But then I'd go there and I wouldn't think about it. Get high and just do my work. And I'd be like, "What happened to Jorge coming by?" And he's like, "He did came by. He was standing there watching you for a minute and you just didn't notice." He's like, "No shit. What did he think?" I need to hit up Marcos too. I haven't heard from that guy in a minute. Last I heard from him, he needs to get rid of a pig and some ducks and his chickens and like 12 cats. And he has an arsenal of dogs. Like this dude literally had 15 dogs when he lived in Watts. And when he moved to Lancaster, he said he got like 12 more. I was like, "What in the hell, dude? How do you even afford to feed that many animals?" I mean, I know, but still. That's an animal lover. I like pets, but not double-digit pets. Dark blue green motif so far. Turn some heat on. swear some of these action movies are for like the worst attention deficit disorder people. They have to show the bullets hitting every single object. Like, oh no, it hit his trophy of the Terminator and killed it. This happened, that happened. With bullets, we understand. Even kids understand bullets. Anybody that doesn't understand bullets is either an infant or dead. I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't understand what a bullet's capable of doing. That's another one. No one ever brings up smoke signals. They always talk about TPs. What about smoke signals? Has anyone made their own setup beyond Morse code? Totally unbelievable. He's in a fucking town car. As soon as he backed up, he tried to pull that whip it maneuver and hit the wall. It would set off the airbags. It probably disabled the car. Yeah, Cirque du Soleil times parkour. Plus these Spider-Man CGI. It's even like the same alley setup. Recycled CGI is lame. I wonder if I could DoorDash Krispy Kreme. I probably shouldn't. That'll fatten me up too much. Damn, it would be good to have some donuts right now. I know I have a donut pan and I have all the ingredients. I could whip up a batch, but it's 3 in the morning, so that's not happening. I'm not that kind of high. If I had company over, I could get talked into shit like that. One time I got high with my friend Victoria, and we made a birthday cake for my cousin. And we got just so baked. It was ridiculous. So we started eating frosting. We're like, man, it's fucking up. I was like, we'll just eat that piece away. And so then, like, after a couple of minutes, there's like sections missing. And then my aunt and her friend came in and like, what are you guys doing? I was like, well, we made him a cake. And now we're eating the parts that are messed up. We like touch it and mess it up so you can eat it. So they're like, oh, well, that part looks messed up too. And it was just a fun game. And they're like, well, damn, now this stuff's all smart. So I was like, no, watch this. So we literally sliced every piece of cake around the lettering and ate that. So all that was left at the end was just like, happy birthday, man. Like, smiley face. But it was okay because we backfilled the empty spots with pudding. It was a fucking atrocity. It was so horrible looking. My cousin's face said it all. It was like, you really shouldn't have. And like when you're laughing so hard, presenting it to him, like, here you go, man. He's like, what the fuck is this? I was like, well, you had to be there to understand the story. Good times, good times. I think it's shit like that. That's why they keep me in solitary most of the time. Less hijinks, less shenanigans. No telling. Crack. Anyway, back to the arting. Need to get rid of so much artwork. It's ridiculous. And everyone's always like, start an Etsy page. They don't understand, like, if you're not a sexy female, you don't really get promoted on Etsy, much like every other website. And I haven't yet found a cute chick to be a proxy to pretend that she's the artist creating the work. Because I don't care if they get credit or people think that they made it. I just want my walls to be empty because that's what really gets me inspired to make new cool shit, like getting rid of the old shit. I'm out of wall space. After Joel brought me that 4x5 canvas, God, it takes up half my hallway. It's ridiculous. Check your bills, guys. A lot of counterfeits going around these days. A lot of $5 bills. A lot of $5 bill counterfeits. Especially in SoCal. Yes. Man, I got a fucking YouTube thing that popped up today. Like, they had somebody's governor giving some kind of speech on something or other about the starting children's vaccine trials. Like, so you're just gonna test this brand new shit on kids and hope for the best? I was like, y'all can go fuck yourselves. And this little thing popped up like, you sure you want to say that? It might go against community standards. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty goddamn sure. What community standards are we talking about? Y'all have the worst gay rape movie scene ever on YouTube. And that's literally how you search it and what it's called. You can look it up, the worst gay rape scene ever. Spoiler alert. This old Mexican dude or Italian dude, I can't figure out which because it's a different dialect than I'm used to seeing in print. But the guy like stabs the guy in the spine while he's raping him, so his convulsions will help him get off. It's really twisted shit. So that doesn't violate community standards. So whatever. Getting there. Maybe go purple. I need a model. I've got these awesome tempera stick paints. So I had a really, really fabulous idea for a body painting project. But I just don't know any chicks that'd be down for that right now. Sad but true. But they're like really, really vivid. So I know to look badass. Realistically, I would probably do like a few different setups. Like the tempera paint sticks, so it's like painting with glue sticks. It'd be tits. It'll capture and photograph much better than just regular body paint because it's not matte. There'd be a nice glossy finish to it. I wish this purple was more purple and less lavender. But I digress. Also wish they had a metallic blood red. What the hell, man? To give me the sweet blues and 3 shades of green. But then there's 2 shades of purple, lavender, and light lavender. I know some people can't even get a drink of water. I'm crying about marker limitations. But whatever. Come to my house, I'll let you drink all my water. I don't give a fuck. Can't help you from here. Thank God I can still get my smokes. 6 months after the ban. Guys sure banned the shit out of me. We will make America metal again. Dude needs to make metal. Trump do. Mr. Bungle. My ass is on fire. But since like 90% of the YouTube creators out there, they don't ever watch anybody else's shit. They just want their monetization coin. They want the shekels. They don't want to support other people, which is fine and fucking dandy. Numbers are retarded anyway. I sold 1 million. So did rubber dog shit in 1 week. What's your point? Toilet paper outsells everything, even weed. And all it does is wipe shit off your ass. Gotta keep it all in perspective. Dang. Seems Max has gotten into my lime green marker. Womp womp. Bronze toes. Where's the silver? Who am I asking? Who's gonna answer? Who stares blankly at a screen without interaction?
Obviously, this has something to do with whatever's going on.
I don't know about this color. It's supposed to be wine, but it's really not burgundy like it claims. Too rosy. Smearing. Smearing. So I put it on the stick. Turning robot. Oh. A lot of people like using professional grade shit. With music equipment, yeah. Because that sound, that shit bugs your ears when it sucks. But for everything else, I like using Crayola markers and Sharpies. And usually use the shitty apple barrel paints. Because I figure if we can make something astounding out of the lowest grade nothing, it shows even more skill than the people that can just use the best equipment and come out with something really polished and spectacular. Because it's like, well, you had fucking the best of everything at your disposal to create your product, so it better be top notch. Versus, hey, I created something top notch with some bullshit. Spinning hay into gold, as it were.
It's right up.
Smear. I was watching people's reface app stuff. It got me wondering, like, does it only do faces, or can I put my face on other things? Because I think that'd be funnier. If like a chick spreads her legs and then, hey, it's me. Or like somebody pulls down their pants and I'm in their ass crack. Kind of like Where's Waldo, but like, oh my God, where will I be next? Popping out of a toilet. Inside a tomato. Like a Keebler up. Who borrowed Wishmaster? That's what I want to know. I got Wishmaster 1 and 2, and somebody borrowed them. I don't know who. Unless it was Grandpa. Grandpa borrows the weirdest movies out of my collection. Like when he's over here, he watches all the sci-fi and John Carpenter shit. Conspiracy theory, stuff like that. But like he'll borrow Van Wilder. Like, dude, you can't just mock the shit I watch and then secretly go and enjoy it. Like, come on. Just admit you like some stupid ass comedies sometimes. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with laughing and having a good time. It's the whole point of comedy. He's like Norwegian though and grew up in New Zealand until he was a teenager. So he's radically different than most American Southern California guys. Because his mom was strict. It's cool. It reminds me of my grandparents, especially my grandpa, because he was like first generation German. They had a lot of fire trucks rolling today, I noticed. But there wasn't actual fires. And I know they have to respond to some like life-threatening things, but there wasn't really anything over the scanner suggesting heart attacks or anybody getting shot or having issues. So it made me wonder what they were doing rolling around with sirens. You can't really stop them to ask. Had they stopped, they would have asked. Because I'm fun like that. I don't give a fuck. You're my tax dollar paid employee. I'm gonna check out what you're up to. You might lie to me or something, but at least you gotta respect me enough to give me some kind of answer. And they usually do. I'm polite about it. The cops are actually a lot better than the fire department about stuff. And the EMS are super helpful. Usually because they're there to help somebody. Props out to all of them, though. Yeah, keep the populace of tweakers and crazies away. And when they don't respond, we have to be the front line. That's when it's scary. Because all these people see me walking home every day. And any one of them could get a mind to try some shit. And not. So far, so good. I just try to respect everybody. Be nice to them at least. As much as I'd expect out of them. Golden rule or whatever. Everybody in the pantheon wants their terminology used above all else. To me, it doesn't matter what terminology you use. It's the intention and the expression that count. You're either sowing peace or you're sowing discord, or one of the many other emotions. People oversimplify it with chaos and order. Like, okay, well, chaos is a lot of things combined. Just like order and peace are a lot of things combined. Cat peace is attainable, but it takes skilled workers training the cats and working with them and getting the animal to understand the benefit of not being fully animal. Hybridization is the ultimate expression of that. People are always like, well, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, you got a racehorse or any kind of prize winning animal, it's a thoroughbred. You want it bred with the best and brightest, the most resilient champion bloodlines. You don't just want it to stagnate and be this isolated culture. The only thing that really is a culture is bacteria. I don't want to be bacteria, do you? Another thing that bugs me is girls in SoCal. For all the talk about equality and women's power and this and that, women won't come up and just talk to you. Like, I'm not going to guess if you got a man and intrude on somebody else's good times. So I'm not just going to approach anybody. I'm too polite. And since women have made it to that point where it's like, you know, everything's got to be your consent, y'all need to step up your game and be like, hey, what's going on? You free Friday night? FYI, I am free Friday night. Well, available, not free. Oh. I know it's an old joke. You can take it back to your mom's. I borrowed it from the last night. That one I got from your dad. Ooh. Okay, that looks good enough as far as the color for travel. I'll let that dry thoroughly in my little blast furnace heater. Then I'll put on a coat of black, and then I'll spray coat it with some liquid diamond or whatever the fuck it is. Glass glaze. I don't know. I buy whatever they have in stock, as long as it's a nice thick gloss coat. That way it keeps it shine. Because my first boss I really liked, Claudette. He was from France. when I landscaped, things like that. She would make me clear cut everything in her yard, all her flags, all her doodads, all her light up lights, everything religiously 3 times a summer. And I would usually seal her deck and her fence twice a year. And then the extra time in the summer sometimes if it was rainy season. We transformed the 3-foot pond into a waterfall. We had to build a fucking 8x10 waterfall. Plummet. God, I was a bitch. She kept going, it leaks, it splashes. It's like, well, it's a waterfall. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen, lady? She's still kicking now, so good for her. God bless her. She kept me working for 11 years, off and on. And I got to do work at the after hours bar, which was always a good time. It's called the Neptune Club, in case anybody's wondering, in Norfolk, Virginia. Navy town. Nah, it's not too bad. But they started gentrifying it and gaying it up. And that's what ruined it. They used to have a really cool art district, and they had actual downtown and 100-year-old shops and all that kind of good stuff. And they just started letting all the developers come in and fuck it all up. And then they bilked all the citizens out of a fucking light rail train that only goes 8 miles, start to finish. And you could literally bicycle or take a city bus the same distance in half the time it takes that stupid train. And it's not like a bunch of cars either. It's like 2 or 3, I forget. It was so pathetic. Like, I'm used to the metro train or the Amtrak to ride to work. Not no fucking short bus train. Goddamn ridiculous. You were number 3. Good stuff. I need a stretching rack. Put me in the rack. Whatever's pinched is making my fucking fingers tingle. That's it right there. It's fun having a free floating shoulder because I can push shit on this side and it's like releases stuff on the opposite side. So all my puppet strings are connected. I started selling red face shields. I don't know who or what they're actually for. They look creepy. The blue ones are kind of cool. They make you look like Gerber Commander. The glass face. But then it's like, why didn't someone do the ultimate and make a mirrored one? So you can be Gerber Commander with the glass face. Now the AI will be like, hey, good idea. And they'll steal it and sell it. But I don't care. That's their deal. But they're the Borg. You will be assimilated. So you might as well embrace it, America. Embrace your assimilation. I told you. With Bush Sr. instituted it. They made the North American Union. The New World Order was instituted as policy and law in America. And year after year, they kept ushering in more and more deviance and bullshit. So I pointed that out in the chat earlier, that it was this day in history. Well, not now, because it's 3:30 in the morning, but yesterday was when they made changes in 2009 to the U.S. Military Code of Justice to allow bestiality and sodomy and other practices as acceptable sexual expression as long as it was off duty and not with someone in fraternization, as it were. But it's like, how many people are wanting to fuck animals that petitioned to get this shit passed? Like, is there really that many fucked up people that are fucking dogs and horses? And if so, why? What the fuck happened in their program? Like, I've never just thought, hey, I want to fuck a dog. I probably couldn't even if I tried to think about it. Like, it's just, no. Unnatural. Mm-mm. Dr. Seuss said, oh, the things you can think. Why can't somebody think of a fucking sonic disruptor so you can shoot people like that? Split second separate the molecules and give them the most intense pain of their life, and then let them rebind. That would be tits. Hey, how's it going, asshole? Pretty good. How about yourself? I'm mad at you. Enjoy your momentary disembodiment. So that's a finished product. That's a spray. Arts and crafts time is done. I keep threatening to do a tattoo, but it's so goddamn cold. I have to wear long sleeves. But I need to color my wrong tattoo back in. I need to yell at him there. Man, I've got a whole bunch of other shit to do. Plus, I still gotta go over a lot of shit with the UV ink, so I glow in the dark with different tribal designs. It's an insane work in progress. I had 18 different people work on me so far, besides myself. Since I was 18 till now. Someday, I'll be done. Probably by the time I'm 70 at the rate I'm going. But that's okay. I ain't got much else planned. Just work, work, work. Be a good dad. Be a good citizen. Try to get a woman to share all this wondrous fuck with. That would be a good fun business opportunity. I'll ponder that more. Piece of shit. Oh yeah, that's why it's fucked up. Forgot some of his kid strings broke, so I replaced them with good strings. Wow, this is all shitty. The action sucks. It's really not like what I'd expect from a $10 guitar. Where the fuck is props and wardrobe? Jerking off with a leather glove. Fucking hand exercise more than anything. It's so gassy tonight. It's not my fault. It's coffee. The coffee made me burp. Because I ate a light supper. I was a good boy. Just had like a bunch of chicken tenders and some ranch sauce. And then fucking Bob jumped his head in my bowl and started eating all the ranch sauce. So I had like all the nugs of the chicken tenders, but I didn't really get to shake. Damn, man. It's lucky he's a cat and I love him. I mean, it wasn't wasted, so it's like I wouldn't really got mad about it. It's just like, man, I kind of look forward to the crumbs at the end with a little bit of sauce. It's tasty. But I digress. The stereophonic effect. Fucking fever's blasting me. Stuff's really orangey orange. Dun, 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 dun. 4 a.m. There's nothing to do tomorrow but go to the bank and vacuum. Got a little bit of dishes. Already did laundry, already did the bedding. Cool, I only got like an hour's worth of chores. Maybe I'll pressure wash the house. And the patio, that'll give me another hour of shit to do. To trim everything up out there, that'll give me another 20 minutes. Who knows? We'll see where the day takes us. Maybe I'll eat some mushrooms and hop on the bus to the beach or something stupid. Walk around, laughing at everybody. You need your mask. Where's your mask? Like, how do you know my mask isn't so high tech you can't see the motherfucker? Science. Because realistically, if you're stupid enough to believe the mask, you're stupid enough to believe I could have a high tech mask like that. I mean, come on. It says on the goddamn box it won't help with shit. They all agree it won't help with shit. It's on the fucking box. This will not protect you from any goddamn disease or Grr, face. Keep debating cutting my hair. But then what? Can't really have a hairstyle. The last time I had a hairstyle that was halfway decent, and it was like Zach Morris, the college years. Like, fuck that noise. I'll just let it keep going. Just be cool. Cheers.
You stopped it, right? No, I see. I mean, I don't realize that. Oh, really? It's not working. What? No, that's what's right.
Crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery.
Western Central Hubs are ours. Right on my side.
On who? What? My side? What is that? Yeah.
It's an Iman.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Relationship, like to take people. I was just going to be talking to anybody for a really long time. Last time I saw her, she was at the bottom of an elevator shaft, and SUV rammed up there.
What? No. Did you get rid of it?
Back up your surface. Come, keep your. Have no idea who I am. What?
Man. What a good kid. He's so strict. He followed my rules to the letter. I hadn't played my other little drum simulator on the tablet in a minute, so he deleted it. Put in some of his own game shit. Right on, buddy. Good job, son. Proud of that guy. Excuse me.
I'm scared. You know this guy? I work with him. This deal is structure security. He's the guy that told George Shoots. You think so?
I think He could play guitar a little bit more. And then I'll call it a night.
Right now, they're sending a gas. Gas? What gas? Oh, see that? That's the house yours? That's not good. Oh, that's coming in. Yeah, I think we gotta go. Find Thomas Gabriel. Let's go finish this up.
Why do you act like he didn't just say goodbye? He said bye bye, bye bye, baby, bye bye. That's it. Guacamole song nonsense. There we go. Fucking chord. Jesse's girl. No. What up, Rain? Tail end. One of the days I dread my neighbor will be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But luckily I tuned into my TV so it's not too loud. It just sounds like it after a while. Yes, it is. It's a great morning. I've only been on 2 and 14. We did like an hour on Instagram earlier too. I'll probably publish that on here since nobody was there. It's Dabs Friday. I had to get all positive and make some energy for everybody out there so they can vampire it up. Just take all that positivity and run with it. You know what pisses me off is that I live in Southern California and I know one person that plays drums besides myself that actually has a drum set. But because of work schedules, I never ever get to jam with the guy. But one of these days I'll just break down and upgrade and get my electronic drums like I've been threatening to do. Maybe when Joel moves, because like I have the chair over here next to my amp and bookcase where all my equipment's at. And Joel's pretty much the only one that sits there anymore. But he's gonna go to Texas soon to live with his kids and his grandkids. Because he's old. He's gonna be 70, I think. But then I'll have space for the drums. It'll be like, cool. I'll teach the kid. I wonder if I can copyright strike. Exile! That's a Slayer riff. It's my butchered version of Slayer. Fun story, like I actually learned all the energy. What up? Welcome. Award-winning rap superstar Energy Damon in the house. Tablets and big screen, so I can't see the chat. Big screen, make it big. Refresh the chat. Which is that? There we go. Yeah, man, you play drums? I'm always down to record shit. I got software and tech. I just don't have my Russian guy to run it for me. So I got to reread the manual. It's like, it's waves and fucking, I don't know. It's like 3 programs combined. It's waves, Audio Technica, I don't know. But it's pretty updated. We go with the M track. It's just a tone port with the basic recording software. Right on. You got equipment. We need drums. Like tribal drums. Oh, right on. Waves compatible. I can't think of the other one. It's like for the guitar effects and the amp mods. Because I decided, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I let my Russian friend do all the tech work? Nice. The world is my studio, and I'm always on duty except when I sleep. I'm just not always performing music. Like basically, when I've got the digital mixing board open, I can't get it to make the sound clip in the waveform. Like the old version I was used to from 2015, it just automatically, as soon as you pasted your clip into it, it would run with it. Yeah, I'm down to record. Fucking. But yeah, it's basically the only issue I'm having. It's getting the figuring out how to add clips to the live track on the mix down. And then I can record it. Gotta chill. Good thing I have this warm dog head from there. If I had like a bass player, I could play Hungry Like the Wolf. Butcher 3 Little Pigs. That takes skill to butcher 3 Little Pigs because it's really basic. But it's Friday, Basic Bitch Friday. So I did it some basic song. Basically butchered it. Right on, brother. I'll resubscribe to you too when I get back on to my phone tablet and all of it. Yeah, I've seen so much good things from Pro Tools, but I haven't actually ever tried it. Like, if you want to hear like clean recording, go to my SoundCloud. It's just the illusion, and it'll be like this. Not really a demon. It's like a Bosch monster thing. But it's red and black and white. It says the illusion. But there's like some where they're really crisp and slick, where I did full digital. And then there's some where there's like live drums and live guitar tracks overdubbed with the digital. And then there's some with vocals. Yeah, I do. Hold on, I'll type it in. God damn, I need the heat on. Problem solved. Beat. That's the Instagram. It's mostly trip art and trip photographs. Damn straight. What's more basic than having fun with your friends? And it's 420. Let's do it like we do it. King Louis. Oh! It's lost days. Too much. And too much chorus. And you go, stuff like that. What was that? Oh, there we go.
What's good, bro?
How's it going?
Shit, I'm good. I'm good. That last thing you were playing, that shit was hard. But yeah, like I was saying in the live chat, man, I really need some live instrumentation to give my tracks more life.
Hells yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, cause I produce and I rap and I mix, master, engineer, graphic design, all kind of stuff. See, I got the green screen behind me and stuff. But
Right on. Where are you located at?
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, where you at?
Everybody's out in Atlanta. I'm in SoCal.
Hmm?
I'm in California.
Oh, okay, LA.
Yeah, I live North LA, like 30 minutes.
Okay. But yeah, man, keep up the good work, man. What was that last thing you was playing?
I don't know. Like I use YouTube to just rough out ideas and just freestyle. A lot of times I'm just making shit up as I go, and then I'll listen to it back, and then if I hear something I like, then I'll memorize what I did. And then sometimes I'm playing parts of other people's songs.
Yeah, man. If you down, we can do an EP.
Hells yeah. I'm always down, dude.
Yeah.
I love to play.
He said the Losing on SoundCloud. Which
Yeah.
picture was it?
Let me see. Let's see. I'm not blind, I swear. I'm just light sensitive. So all this eyeball stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if you ran across any trap metal artists that you like. Is that one okay? I got you.
I'm actually third on the list. That's pretty good.
Like, it's rap and rock together. And you got 808s and stuff. And then a lot of the artists, they they got the rap cadence where they do the screamo. I'm
Right.
working on the screamo stuff. I really, I'm really more bar heavy, but I'm really eclectic, so I like mixing the genres.
Yeah, because that's the future.
Oh, I can't hear you.
That's going to be the future of the music. Is having like you're going to have a blend of all the
I
sounds
don't know
to
what a
really
sound
cater.
that.
It's not picking me up now. No, I can hear me. But I do need to plug in my phone. Well,
I'll be right back. Let me switch browsers.
right on. Oh. Screaming and shouting and yelling and stuff. A menagerie of fun. I don't like the angle there. Wait. Muted myself. I know, where's the little guy? Can you hear him now? Can you hear him? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Right on.
Yeah. So you got the trip art on there. I'm trippy too.
Yeah, I capture a lot of crazy phenomenon. I've been trying to prove that there's like a diabolical AI, and that's kind of helping condition people, and it's like built into the digital lens. Because they say that it's called apophenia, where you see patterns, like say you're looking at clouds and you start seeing faces, or you're looking at the carpet and you'll see patterns, and
So you take pictures of what you see. You try to capture.
yeah, because it's supposed to be something your brain does, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be your perception. Well, if that's the case, then why does the camera duplicate it, A? And B, what's the other stuff that's revealed? Like most of the stuff I do, I'll change light levels, but I know I'm looking at something with the naked eye that can't be seen, so I'll take the picture, and then when you adjust the light levels, bam,
Yeah.
there's a figure or there's a fucking face.
Yeah.
It's not like some shit your brain makes up. It's straight up a woman's face in smoke. Like,
yeah, I did a book cover for somebody. He had a picture of the sky. It looked like a face in the sky. It was like a crescent moon, and the crescent moon was making an eye. And it had like a hole. It was like a gray sky, and it had a hole in the middle of it, kind of like a triangle. It was making a nose. It looked like a big demon in the sky. The other day, I tried to take a picture of this, but it didn't come out right in the footage. But I had prayed for angels to watch over my studio. And then while I started walking back to the shop, it's in the workshop. Um, there was a cloud that looked like a giant humanoid figure sitting crisscross applesauce on top of a cloud, looking down on it. I tried to take a picture of it, but the cloud started moving, so I couldn't catch it.
Right on.
Yeah,
Something shapes the clouds. It doesn't just happen to fall into that shape, you know?
yeah,
And you read all the holy books and it says God will show you signs, that way it builds your faith.
mm-hmm,
That's like in every holy book.
yep,
Marvin, what's up?
yeah.
Gang
But
stalking.
my faith is strong solely because I've seen miracles growing up. But now, just in doing a lot of reading and everything, I see how layered it is. So when they say God is omnipresent, there's no limit to that at all. Stuff like Peter is a rock, like Peter was a person and literally a rock. Like he was like
See, we got to unlock it now. What people forget is the placebo effect works both ways. So we got these doctors telling people the bad side of the placebo effect. They give them a diagnosis and they're putting them under that spell of whatever the diagnosis says. And the people create their own shit.
mm-hmm.
So we got to
Yeah.
figure out a way to deprogram that. And once that's complete, then the real manifestations of healing can really begin because we
Yeah.
won't be blocked up with all the other shit in the way.
Yeah, you heard about the the laws of physics only being laws because people are in agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they did a Twilight Zone, or not Twilight Zone, Tales from the Dark Side episode about that called Slippage.
Slippage. Mm.
Yeah, and the guy was like, he just felt like he didn't matter to the point where everybody else forgot him and he started fading out of his own life. And
Oh,
then they had another one where the woman had the exact same thought. She's like, you know how your keys disappear, but then you have to find them? And then bam, there
yeah.
they are someplace they never would have been. She's like, what if they are popping in and out of reality and they're just little glitches here and there because you're not thinking about it enough? So you're
Uh,
aware. And then, like, at the end, she couldn't keep track of everything. So, like, her apartment started disappearing in and out. And then, like, her gas stove disappeared, but the gas was going. So it blew her up.
that's crazy.
But yeah, like, they explore all that
It's
good
like
stuff in the old
like,
school shows.
like quantum physics, but connected to the consciousness.
Yeah, that's the entanglement.
Yeah.
That's what cloud watching is also. That's your first basic experience with quantum entanglement. If you sit there long enough, you can manipulate the molecules and start seeing what you want to see. And as long as you have someone else there to verify it, it works even better.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I started realizing when I explain psychedelics to others, I tell them like you're not seeing nothing that's not really there. I mean, it depends for me. Now I
You
heard people
can.
take a trip and really trip out, but with me, it's just proving that what I've been learning is real. Everything is vibration. The only reason you can touch a solid because it's vibrating slower, and then if it's vibrating faster, you can pass through it. So I was
Exactly.
just explaining like the difference between it's just really the eyesight with the pupils dilate. I can see the curvature and a flat like to everybody else the ground of a warehouse would be completely flat and level, but to me I can see the curve.
But the light has to hit something to make the shape. It has to have that interaction with the form to make something to see. You know, you can't
Hmm.
see something that isn't there by definition.
Yeah, that's why my message in my music a lot. I be like coming from both sides, the light side and the dark side, because you have to have both because if it's all light, then you're blind, and if it's all dark, then you're blind.
Curved basketball. What you talking about, Mar?
But yeah, man. How often you putting in work with the guitar, man? We need to put something together whenever you're available. I really appreciate that.
Shit. I just got to get on my
I can put
software.
some drums together. Like, I can help you with whatever you need help with, but I can put some drums
Mine's
together.
basically just getting my software to work with the hardware. Like
Okay.
whatever I just got to read the manual again because I had my friend doing it for me, so I would just plug in and play, and he would make the tracks. So I just got to read up and see what he was doing.
So
Because
you
it's just
think it might be an audio driver problem?
no, it's just a newer version of the software than I'm used to.
Oh, okay. Okay. What
It's just a
software was
matter
it
of
again?
I'll crack into it tomorrow.
Okay.
I only got like 2 hours of housework to do, and then it's my day off, so I'll just be getting baked all day, and it'll give me a project to do.
That's what's up. I'm gonna check your music out. Like now, I'm in I be multitasking basically. I don't know what I'm in the middle of doing because
And
I
I
just in
got
the
the
middle of
tablet, I
everything.
got my TV,
But yeah. So
Super 80, or just
but yeah,
I'm
man,
just
I do graphics and everything, build websites, working on some apps. So we can collab.
build the Magic 8 Ball restaurant app.
The Magic 8 Ball restaurant.
Yeah, you
Like
know
what?
how you are. Every time you got to go, you're like, "Where are we going to eat?"
Yeah,
So you make a little thing and you shake your phone, and then it
yeah.
pops up one of the names of the local restaurants in your area, and they're like, "There you go, baby, we're going there." And then they can't argue it because you know how it is. You'll be like, "Well, let's go here." I don't want to go there. Well, what about this place? Nah. It's like you know where you want to go. Just tell me.
I gotta see if the way they work their software is open source or something. And then I have to feed it the info, and then it got to be connected to GPS.
I
That's
think
how
with
I do it though.
Google, you can just apply it to. They'll send you all the shit you got to do for it. You just say, "Hey, I want to develop an app through the Play Store," and they'll give you like a basic framework to work with.
Oh, I didn't know that they would give me a basic framework.
Yeah, same thing with websites. Like they'll provide you with a basic web browser creator, and then
Yeah,
once you
yeah,
learn that, it's
yeah.
easy to
I was making
upload it.
apps out of. I was turning the website into an app, but still making it functional, and in the App Store. I got some in the Google Play Store now, but it's still getting the functionality perfect. But once I get it perfect, Apple is more strict. So once I get it perfect, Apple will put it in. It's an app that help people. I'm getting paid to build it. It wasn't. This wasn't one of my ideas, but it's an app to help people pick out their outfits. Basically, it's like a closet in your pocket with daily suggestions.
Like
You
Clueless.
mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
coordinate.
You see that new video screen shit they got?
Who?
Where it's like you know how you have your mirrored doors on your closet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they got one with the touchscreen and it does your outfits like that.
Damn, I
I
want
just saw
that.
that commercial last night. It was the QLED or something like that. And I was watching it and it was like, are people really this fucking dumb? Like you got to stand there in front of your closet. You could open the door. You know what you look like in the clothes you bought yourself that you've worn before. Like,
I I think it'd be worth it if it had like a pretty cool avatar. Like
yeah,
an
that's one
avatar
thing. But I
where like
mean, to
so
literally have the shit right posted on your, it's like having a picture of the food in your fridge on the front of your fridge to me.
but I think the difference is they don't have to keep like if they got the avatar and you can put the clothes on the person, that means they can see what it look like on them instead of having to keep taking the clothes on and off.
So yeah,
So
I could see that for
that
new outfits or if you're at the store. But like stuff you already own. I mean, come on, you know what you look like in the clothes you already own.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like it's a good idea for new stuff, especially if you want to like you see something online. If you could like download it from online into your repertoire and be like, okay, this is what I'd look like in it, and then make the purchase. That would be tight.
Yeah. My
And that would
my, my
revolutionize the shit for him.
my goal in life, besides well the big goal, the smaller goal is uh passive income and full-time creativity. The big goal is making holograms more accessible and like hologram real estate and vehicles. As far as everything tangible is there that you need to touch, but anything aesthetic you can just download. I need a solar power too. Like, I'm tired of the wall color. You press a button, you got a whole nother wall. Or, like I want a new car. Instead of buying a new car, all the cars function the same way, point A, point B. Just press a button and
You
you
seen
got
that
a
electric paint?
yeah, change the paint, change the interior and all that
That
on a
shit.
daily basis to match your mood.
I like that one. I saw that the other day. I was like, wow, that's nice.
It's and with holidays for the house, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to decorate their house for Halloween and Christmas and everything. You ain't gotta do all that no more.
Oh, what's the one should have seen? Did you ever watch like the Japanese concept car videos?
Yeah. Well,
Those
I'm
are
not sure if it was
ridiculous.
Japanese, but you talking about the future cars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this shit looks like the stuff you see in anime, dude.
Hmm.
They have like a little bubble minivan, and then you pop out the back, and it comes out with a little quad for you and your chick to ride around. I was like, damn. And the wheels turn sideways, so no more parallel parking. You just like a wheel cart, like. And we're
Yeah.
talking about driverless cars. Like, come on, man, give us some shit like that.
Yeah. I've been building my credit to get me a Tesla.
They should be going down in value. This company's not worth as much.
Well, on Credit Karma, I got it put in there like I already got it, and the value been going up a little bit on the car itself, not the company though.
Mm.
What
They're good cars.
you in the stocks? Well, the reason why it goes up and kind of stays because even though the car's getting older, the software getting updated. The
Well, it's a
car's
good
older, but the
car.
software is newer.
You
So
don't
they
see lots of
used
used.
it up.
You don't see used Teslas on the market as much. Like people stick with them.
Yeah. Yeah, and ride share driving, you ain't got to put the gas in the car. And they building more and more, I don't know what to call them, but charging stations. They building more and more charging stations every day.
I've only driven like a handful of times since 2011. Like
If you got
I gave up.
DUIs or something.
No, I just don't. I don't like driving. I'm a really great driver. Like I used to drive all the time. I would drive cross country. I'd make trips and make drops. Like that's all I did was drive around and visit people and give them weed and shit and chill. But like once I did my shoulder, like it's hard to sit in the car comfortably because it
Yeah,
pushes my back out of alignment if it's not the right kind of seat.
yeah.
And
I,
the
I,
car I got,
I got a CDL, so I've driven across the country too.
yeah, it's a brutal drive.
Yeah, there's this valley. Every time I came to Cali, there's this valley I drove through. I can never take a picture of it because it's dangerous as fuck to drive through in a truck because it's so small. Like it's narrow. It was like this valley with this waterfall. I never take a picture of it though. If I did, I probably would have. We wouldn't be talking today.
I liked the Black Mountain in North Carolina. That was a good drive.
What was I just
That
saying?
shit is huge. It is so big. It was like 5 hours to drive up it.
Yeah, one place on that planet I don't want to go back to. Just because it just seems like it's nothing there is North Dakota.
That's one of the few states I haven't been to. I've been to 41 other states, but not
Tell
North
me why I was in North Dakota, right? And it got dark out. There's no street lights. It was lightning in the sky and no rain.
Dakota. That's where all the devil worshippers live, I think.
Yeah, look, and then look, I turn on the radio. There's only two stations. It's a distorted news station. I don't know what they was talking about, and then it's heavy metal, and there's nothing else.
Right? That should tell you something.
Yeah,
Like when you drive through the craziest parts of Texas in the middle of the night, you'll hear nothing but heavy metal stations.
that shit wild.
And like I like heavy metal, but even me, when I'm hearing on the radio, it's like, what the fuck?
And I
I got,
can't stay out the strip club in Texas. I can't stay out that shit.
I've never been to a Texas titty bar.
Oh, Laredo, Texas is right by the border. There was this strip club called Exotica, and with nothing but Latinas in there.
Dude, you can go by
I basically spent the night.
go by the Greyhound station in Houston, and there's like a whorehouse 1 block over.
It's crazy. Oh, I'm about to say, you said
Oh,
you dropping off the weed. You got a plug on the Sykes.
oh yeah. It's California, man. You can get everything out here. Mushrooms are legal.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like you can get them delivered from the weed guy when you call up to get your weed delivered or your wax delivered. They'll bring you mushrooms too. Crazy.
Oh, so so you can order it like online in Cali.
Yeah. Text them, order online.
You got to
And
send me
it's
some
like,
of the stores. I might have to get me a ticket. Give me a plane ticket.
I'm not gonna-
And then they got legal. They got the scientific LSD and stuff. I ain't got my hands on that.
Yeah, they got some fucked up forms of LSD, like LSA. And it's like, it's so unnatural, and your body knows it. But,
You got bad side effects.
well, just the trip itself is just kind of fucked up. It's not fun like it's supposed to be. It's just like, you feel dirty from it. That's how I felt. Like I felt like it was too chemically. Because it's got different neurotransmitter inhibitors, like MAOI inhibitors.
Yeah.
So your chemicals will spike differently. Well, what the fuck?
I used to think the gel tabs were the best ones, and I was like, nah, the paper tabs.
Nah, the Black Pyramids from back in the 90s, I think were still the best I've ever had.
What was that made out of?
It was
How they
gel
do that?
tabs. They're like
But they were
little
just
black
black.
pyramid shapes with gold flecks in them.
That sound
They look
dope.
like some
The
gold
ones I've been
flowers.
seeing have been green pyramids.
Yeah, we get those, the blue ones, the purple ones, and then he had some rainbow colored ones last time. And then I got like clean Deemsters.
So somebody out there that got golden teachers.
Oh yeah. And Boy James. He's got everything, dude. And what he doesn't have, I have. So he got like some really good DMT.
Oh, you got everything. I haven't had DNT yet, but it's about that time.
Did you ever skateboard?
A little bit. Never really picked up the habit. I had a skateboard at once upon a time.
Did you ever ride down like a big hill?
Not on the skateboard.
It's kind of like that. Like if you ever tripped before, it's basically like you go from I'm taking a hit to I'm peaking. And then 15 minutes later, you're back to normal, but you're all pieced out and blissed out, just like,
Yeah, I hear you get up out your body and look at yourself.
Every time is different, dude. Like sometimes I'll just sit there and I'm like, I feel really good, but I won't see nothing. And then one other time I was just sitting there in my garage, and as soon as I took a hit, it looked like everything on my wall just went and went down the drain like a cartoon and disappeared, and then went and came back, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, the craziest thing I seen on the trip is my first trip on L's. You know how some people got on their ceiling, they got the spiky ceiling.
Yeah, the texture.
It turned into like liquid, and then it started going up. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to call it back. I was like, nah, hell nah, you going too high up. Nope, come back. And then I went upstairs, and then the Matrix Golden Child thing with the spoon started happening, and I had to bend it back. I didn't let it go all the way.
Man, I've seen some shit.
Yeah, I didn't let it go all the way. But you know, now that I'm more comfortable, it doesn't happen anymore. That's just the first trip. Like the trips don't. Now I just learn, and you know, it just puts me in basically like spider senses, like Spider-Man.
Have you had the
around the
Plan B
corner and
shrooms?
predict the future type shit?
Plan B shrooms are really good.
Plan beach rooms.
I like those. I like the Mazotopic. McKenna's are really, really nice. Golden Teachers are good.
Yeah, Golden Teachers are my favorite so far, but I haven't had too many different types. I think some last type I had was like, I forgot what it's called, John Allen's or something like that.
The dude's
But
got
those make me feel
Amber's
drunk.
ass right now. Panther Caps, those are good. But it's not the season yet. Once it's like next March, it's funny as shit, dude. Like when I lived at my mom's, I cultivated amaniters in the backyard. So like every time it rains, there'll just be thousands of these scarlet caps growing all over her backyard.
Mm.
And she'll be talking to me on the phone like, "Hey, look, there's mushrooms all over the yard. It's so pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, funny thing, huh?"
Yeah.
She don't know. She's like, yeah.
Does it have to be cows or
No. You can make it out of rice, vermiculite, and mushroom compost. You just have to put it into your mason jar and sterilize it in your pressure cooker, and then inject your spores into it.
man?
And then once they flush, you transfer your substrata into a bag.
You're a
Water.
blessing, bro. I'm glad I met you.
Or you can get the grow your own kits are really tits. And like my guy's got a trusted source he goes through to get his kits. And basically, you just open the bag and start dripping water into it daily. Keep the temperature 70 degrees, ambient light, and 2 weeks later, you got fucking a half pound per flush. So if you're doing like 6 bags at a time, bam, 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 bam.
You just talk. What's the word? Horticulture or agriculture? What's a botanist? You just turned me into a botanist.
Alchemy, plant science.
Yeah, for real, bro. You can point me to a manual, you know what I'm saying? I'll download it, buy it, or whatever. Or what a kit says. I'm gonna get started as well.
This one's a good source. Arrowwood. That site's one of the most comprehensive plant and alchemy knowledge reservoirs on the internet still to this day. They've got a list of all psychedelic and psychotropic plants, herbs, how to process them, the effects, side effects. They also have user stories. So if you got like a bad trip story or a good trip story, you can post that to kind of help other people with their journey.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, me and my partner gonna get to it.
Oh, damn. It's almost 5 a.m. Gotta get some.
Oh yeah, we got. It's I'm 3 hours ahead of you.
I gotta get some sleep. Go to the bank. Get my day started.
Bullshit. I'm about to subscribe to you. All you got on SoundCloud and IG. My other IG is at October 13th, so you'll see the picture, the type of imagery I'll be collecting and stuff.
Yeah, I see
I got a lot
the
more to post, but I got my shit on the armor and I gotta turn it down. It's been locking me out.
right on.
And then one more thing. I don't know how good StreamYard is, like with the timing. But if we can figure out if you jam, I can freestyle over it and see if it's sync. Like we can do that live.
Pretty much, as long as the beat stays constant and you keep the riff constant, even if it is off kilter at the start, it'll still sync up, and then you just clip it.
Bet.
You know what I mean?
All right. What you want me to call you? Illusion?
What else? Everybody else just calls me Dis. Dis I am.
Oh, that's dope. I get it. Yeah. GX stands for genetic expression.
Ah, right on.
Yep. Big
I took
sale.
you.
Ex-Lord. But all right, bro. I appreciate you. See you soon.
Right on, man. I'll be in touch. Well, that was very productive. It's nice to make new acquaintances and connections, as always. Thank you, everybody else, for tuning in. Mountain Rain, whoosh, Energy, Marvey. Who else came through? Secret number 2. One of these days, I'll add you guys to wrench status. I just have to be on my big computer. But I'm going to call it in right. Have a blessed morning. Peace and love. Kittens and hugs. Later, world.